Right. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Relevant Discussions, where we talk about everything that nobody wants to talk about. We're your show hosts, Brady and T. Thanks for pulling up.
Hi, guys. How are you?
All right. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. How are you? How are you? So, happy Valentine's Day.
Well, happy Valentine's Day. Hey, guys. How's
How you and
everyone's
everybody
Valentine's
else?
Day?
All right.
What you do for
Great.
Valentine's Day, B?
I so far I've gone to the gym and I've done nothing else. That's it. We went to we did a family trip to the gym.
What did you
That's,
at least so your wife had Valentine's Day? Presents her with some flowers and some chocolate, something?
yeah, we didn't do it. You know what we did? We put a couple packages together for the kids. So they got some chocolates and stuff like that. Isaiah got straight chocolate. Autumn got chocolate and a flower.
Oh, nice. That's
So
nice.
yeah, so that was nice. She very much enjoyed that. I gotta as her dad, I gotta show her early what it's supposed to look like.
Okay.
But as for Tanya, we'll put the kids to bed a little bit earlier tonight, and then we'll hang out because we don't really get to hang out unless one of them unless the young one is screaming all over the place. But I'm hoping that when my parents are in town next week, that
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
be able to go out to dinner. Oh
Oh,
yeah, you said, oh yeah, yeah.
don't snatch them up too much, okay?
What's that?
Don't snatch them up too much because I know you. I
I'm,
know you.
I'm
You'll
gonna try.
ask them how long they'll stay and make sure that they at least have the kids the same amount of time that they're here.
Listen, I got a room set up for them from when they come up from Florida. It's I think anybody that has that's able to have a space to be able to house their parents, they should have at least some kind of spot, especially if you have kids.
Mhm.
Have a spot for your parents, whether it's later down the line or when they come visit, so they can come and so they can come in and make themselves comfortable. It's the least you can do for
Make
all
it
the things that they've done for you, and as their child. So
exactly
yes, I'd like to have them watch the kids for the evening, so we
the
can we
evenings,
can
multiple evenings.
just we'll see what happens.
You know, you gotta tell the people how you do it though. You gotta be real, guys. When Brady's parents are in, and well, my parent-in-laws, like he just be like, "Oh, you want to watch the kids?" Almost every weekend. They don't have the kids. When they go to Tati's, they be going to Tati's almost every other weekend. Stop
Nah,
if I'm lying. Tell me, am I lying?
that's not it. That's not it. Tati works a lot and she works really hard.
Yes.
So to snatch her up for a weekend to be able to watch the kids it's very rare. But
Mm.
she's always excited to take them. And my parents are always excited to take them too, as much energy as they have. Because I'm glad that they like to take them, because you never really know how long anybody's here for. So
Mm.
they take full advantage of being able to chill with their grandchildren.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had Belle call your mom, well, our mom today to tell her happy Valentine's Day.
nice.
And half of the time she wasn't even on the phone. She was just doing other things instead of actually like having a conversation with her on the phone. And I had to like, Belle, grandma's on the phone.
Are you
Belle.
walking around the house with the phone?
Yeah, she was like, she just didn't even pay attention. She just did her thing and then she came back whenever she felt like it. And then yeah.
That sounds about that sounds about right. Yeah, Autumn does the same thing. Isaiah's so busy. Isaiah's so wrapped up in the Xbox. He
You
says
don't
up, and then he just takes right off, right back to it. So,
see.
all right. Well, what do you guys have planned for Valentine's Day this
Um,
evening?
See, I have nothing planned. We have like dinner. Like so this morning, Pat gave me flowers. He gave my mom flowers, Belle flowers. Um, gave her chocolates, which she immediately wants to eat at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
First thing she wants is like, oh, can I have the chocolates? So she got that and she got a little doggy and she's like, oh, thank you. Da-da, I love it. Oh my, sometimes she's so like, the way, the way she like gets things, it's like, it's so cute. But then she's like, it's so innocent at the same time. She's like, oh, that's my ta-da. Oh my God. Thank you. I love you. Like, she's so.
but she don't let anybody see that because I've only seen it on video, her acting like that, or I've heard it like in the background, and she doesn't know that I'm on the phone.
Exactly. No one sees that side of her. She's very just like,
Like her pops.
and she like, even if you like try to like, she just be like, okay, and okay. And she keeps it pushing. But yeah, so she was super excited about her chocolate and her dog and her stuffed animal that she got. So we're just gonna I mean, we can't go anywhere because it's COVID. So just gonna stay home and make or order. We're gonna order out. We'll order some food.
Nice, nice.
Pretty much it. That's all we can do since
Yeah,
COVID too.
not much. I mean, you can, but I mean, well, they bumped up the capacity for restaurants for Valentine's Day. How
Oh,
can
just for
how can
Valentine's Day?
yeah.
Sus.
Yeah, for the dudes that wasn't trying to take their significant others out to dinner,
Bad.
that that had to open back up the budget because
Mm,
restaurants is back in play.
back
Sorry,
on.
fellas.
We back in business. Come on.
Uh, well, hold on. Before I forget, please, if you like the content that we're sharing with y'all, please remember to like, share, or and comment. We have either on YouTube or on our Instagram. On Instagram, our handle is relevant_discussions.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you like what we're talking about, please give us a shout out, show us some love. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
And we are on SoundCloud. So please like, share, comment on our SoundCloud page. Also, show us some love, give us some feedback, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, and join the fan bam.
All right. So yeah, Valentine's Day, man. Last year, I mean, this is so different from last year because last year haven't been able to top it. Obviously, I can't top that yet. But being in Puerto Rico,
Oh yeah, you can't top that.
yeah, nah, we can't top that. We were with some friends, and we went to a restaurant in town. I think it was I can never remember the name of the town, but it's on the southern border. It's on the southern border of Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
So it was about from San Juan. It was about 3 hours.
Mm.
About 3 hours from San Juan. We took an Uber. We took an Uber out there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. That's vacation
Mm.
travel money right there. Because when you're on vacation, you just blow it, and then you come back home like,
Well, that wasn't on purpose. We had some issues with the rental.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we had some issues with the rental.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I won't get into I won't get into too much with that. Let's just say I wasn't happy.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm in another country, and we're having issues with, well, excuse me, in another country. We're on different soil, and I have no idea how to get around nothing, and we're having issues with the rental.
Mm.
So we ended up taking an Uber. We had a really nice. The Uber driver was really nice. But yeah, we were out there. We had dinner at this really nice spot that overlooked the town.
That's romantic.
Yeah, you could see. Yeah, you could see really. You could see very far out. And I mean, they took it, and everybody's dressed in red. Everybody's dressed in red, and us being us, we were dressed in like whatever. The whole day, we running into people dressed in red.
So did y'all not like think, okay, we're going away and it's gonna be on Valentine's Day, that week of Valentine's Day. You guys didn't pack nothing red, like it didn't like click until the day of, and then you started seeing people in red, and you're like,
Nah, not even before we left. We we actually went into a Walgreens. Everybody was either on the way to work or they was doing whatever they was doing. Everybody was wearing red. Me and Tanya walk in and we're wearing like sky blue. We're wearing sky blue, and everyone's kind of just looking at us.
I will be looking at you like, hello, do you not know? Like,
For dinner, we were wearing gray.
y'all just
The food was that night though. The food was bomb. They had a live band playing and singing. The food was really good. Just the whole vibe. The whole vibe that night was nice. It was nice.
that'd be nice.
So
Hopefully one day I can do that. I
yeah.
can go away for Valentine's Day.
And now this year,
No, not this year. This year we checking in. We staying
I'm
inside.
here and I'm hearing at the house. Let's just say I've been chilling for most of the day.
Same
Besides,
for us. Same for us. Today we recovered from our workout. We had like a full body workout, and let's just say we felt it today. And there was no moving. We were supposed to work out today, and that didn't happen because the way our legs were set up, there was no way I was gonna try to do some squats, some cardio. I played myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go work. Please, we end up taking what we call a family nap, where we all of us take a nap
yo, those are
and
good. Those
just
are
like
great.
relax. And that's what, well, minus Belle, she just stayed up and watched her tablet. But me and Pat basically took a nap. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I woke up, made breakfast for everyone. Pat gave us our gifts, and then we really just like kicked it. We kick it, and we watch Netflix. We watch. Have you seen I'm like going off path, but The White Tiger on Netflix.
Like Tiger.
Oh, you gotta watch
Oh,
that.
you know what? I've seen the
Watch that.
I seen the I saw like previews for it. I think I saved it to my queue. I saved
Yep,
it to
you gotta watch that.
those things. All right, so yeah, I'll do that. Um,
And we watched The Black Messiah yesterday.
yo, I'm trying to see that. I gotta see that.
That I'm gonna keep my comments and concerns to myself because it always
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I think it's Danny something.
the one that plays Judas.
No, my God, I haven't seen it, so I can't remember. I don't know who plays what, but he was in Black Panther. I think his
Oh yeah, yeah.
it,
He's the main character. He's
yeah.
the Messiah. And
He's got an English accent in real life, right?
Pat told me, I was like, I don't know where they put it when it's time to start acting and like speak, hold it like it's like they tuck it somewhere with their throat, and then
Yeah. But
No.
you gotta do a serious deep dive to be able to throw the accent away for the entire movie.
Exactly. And then well, they're both from Get Out, so I can't really the other one, the one that
Yeah,
was
I know what you're talking about.
the skinny one.
Yep.
If you ever seen Atlanta, he's like one of the characters from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely I'm glad you mentioned that. I wanna see that too.
You gotta watch that.
Um,
No kids allowed though. You can't watch that with the kids.
so kind of I know Valentine's Day is a little different this year, but what I wanted to kind of get into was um you know with it being Valentine's Day, what are some of the things that you like to do with your significant other that aren't that I mean that aren't that's not just you kind of just either like the regular things like having dinner or sitting down having dinner or just simply just watching a movie. I think I'm probably leaning more towards to more physical activities with your significant other besides what we already know.
All right. So besides the boom boom, what do you guys do besides the boom boom?
We
Okay.
do besides that, we'll I'd like to I say we really enjoy going to the gym and working out with each other. That's like
Okay.
that turns into a date for us. It could
At
be
this point, yeah.
what's that?
At this point, yeah, why not make anything a date?
Yeah, no, even before the pandemic, it would be either Saturday. Usually we'll pick a date during the week. Lately we haven't been able to do that, but we'll pick a day during the week, and I'll get off work. Luckily, the gym has a babysitting area or a daycare or whatever, and we drop the kids off, and then we'll go and work out. And we'll just we'll talk about stuff that does a lot of things come up that I always forget about.
Mm.
I was supposed to relay the message to her, but it just didn't make like the information stops with me. If I didn't get the information and put it in my Google Calendar
Mhm.
and include her in it, then
Mm.
it basically it didn't happen. Like
Mm.
I'll be getting information from my mom about something important, and she's like, "Yeah, I need you. Make sure you tell Tanya about this."
Mhm.
And she'll see Tanya in like a month, or talk to Tanya in a couple weeks. And oh, Brady didn't tell you, and I'm just sitting there looking like,
Ooh, my
yeah,
bad.
my bad.
She
It's all
did
good.
tell me. You know,
Yeah, but yeah, no, the number one thing that we like to do is work out and go to the gym. We do that together. We've done some other things in the past, like we've um we've gone F1 racing.
I want to try that.
Yeah, oh yeah, we've done that. I'm the one with the whip game in the house, so it wasn't really a competition, but just to have her, just to have each other, and just to have just to have some sort of competition with your significant other too. It was fun. It's always fun when we're able to go and do stuff like that, or even as simple as a walk around. I mean, when it's not so brick outside,
Yeah.
we'll take a walk around the neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Those are all good. Those are all good things to do with your significant other, especially when you are married with kids. Every time alone is date night. And that's how I consider
Yep.
things with my husband, is that anytime we have like time together without our daughter just wanting our attention, that's date night. And we find date night in like the smallest places. So now lately my husband has been doing date night on Mondays. They just like randomly like, oh, do you want to get a drink? And we'll just like have a date night right there after work. We'll just go grab drinks. Or if
Monday
we
night?
could get like my mom to take her for like a couple of hours, we're like, okay, this is date
Wow,
night. We'll just
wow,
like
wow.
no.
Ladies and gentlemen, they want to talk about me. Me dropping the kids off. But I won't interrupt. Keep going. Keep going.
No, we'll get to the reason why I said that. But we like to focus on ourselves and do things together and call it into even just like running to market baskets together. I'm like, oh, date night. And it's just like us just going to a store, going anywhere that like doesn't include our child is like date night for us, which I appreciate because for me, it's the littlest things that get me excited. And it's the littlest things that, you know, that makes it perfect. So like it doesn't take a lot to make a situation perfect for me. I'm a roll with the punches kind of person. So no matter whatever has happened, I just roll with it and we'll find something to make it work. So for me and my husband, that's just how we are. We will find any situation, a date night for us because we gotta focus on us before we focus on the littlest person in the
You
room.
you said something really important there. It's the little things.
Hmm.
So like when Tanya's I'm prepping. So Tanya will prep a lot of my food. She'll prep all of our food. Um, it just makes things so much easier. So she'll be sitting, I'll be, taking care, watching the kids or whatever, and she'll be cooking. And she knows that I acknowledge her. I walk by, smack her on the cheeks real quick. That's about it. And just so she knows I'm there. She knows I'm there, and she knows that I didn't forget about her.
But wait, hold on, time out. Why is the cheek smacking like the international sign of I see you?
International
Like,
sign of what?
I feel like the walking behind and smacking the cheeks, I swear it's like that international, like, I appreciate you. You
It
loyal.
is.
It's like every single time, like they just like, just know
Yo,
I see
you just
you.
go,
I notice you.
and then
And
she
you
turns
don't
around.
even say nothing. Y'all just and walk away like nothing happened.
But and then while we're walking away, you look back and you smirk. That you're looking, but you're smiling though, right? Okay, all right,
Yeah, but I mean, yes, I know, I
yeah.
know. But
That's
still, like,
love you too.
okay. So do men own up to the fact that like the cheek smacking is like the international sign of we see you, we appreciate you, we notice you, and keep doing what you're doing without even saying that all that is in one smack of the cheek.
I mean, at home,
Yes,
yeah,
at home. Obviously at home. Like I'm not saying like
it's all right.
we don't like if we're out, you just like smack my cheek and like everyone's gonna look at us crazy.
Yeah, fellas, I'm not sending you to Market Basket and go smack no cheeks. I don't condone that.
We're not liable for that. You did
Yeah,
that all on your fruition.
don't come say Brady did it. Yeah, nah, don't.
Brady told me to smack your cheeks, so you know it's real.
But it's funny. So yesterday, we're at the gym, and she's at the counter getting a drink, and I saw her there. I smacked her on the behind, and then I went to the other side, but it looked like an elbow may have been coming towards the side that I left.
Mm-hmm.
I might have got elbowed in the mouth, because I mean that's the reaction I want from my wife. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
real quick. But yeah, I saw an elbow that could possibly come flying at me. I moved just
Mm.
I moved just in time, and she said, and then she saw who it was. And then she immediately smiled. So yes, yeah,
Okay, if ladies, if you're with your man and you don't even know where he is and someone comes up and smacks your ass, your first instinct is to put up the hands or just because you don't know. And then you see your men, it's like they like that your first thing was to like punch the person in the face.
absolutely.
I'd be like, okay, so she don't let nobody touch her unless it's me, which is that's what it's supposed to be.
I went.
That's how it's supposed to be. So
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense. You almost got an elbow just for trying to smack the cheeks in public. You see what happens when you play too much?
yeah,
Elbow,
I know.
real quick.
It would have been a situation.
She'd be like, "Oh my God, Brady!"
Yeah, and it was in full view of anybody that wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
If I wasn't so quick, I would have caught one. I would have cut a knot to the forehead.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, now you know.
all good though. Yeah, but it was perfect though. That's the perfect reaction that's the reaction that should have came about. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. But yeah, getting just kind of getting back in line here. Yeah, just those little things. Like I said, just smack on the cheeks. Just a simple, just a hand on the shoulder, or just or touching. It doesn't even have to even be
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be even a kiss. Just a
It
simple touch.
See, for
Just
you,
let it.
for me, I'm different. I like to like if I see that, if he's making dinner, then I'll surprise him by like pouring some glass of wine and I'll give it to him, or I'll come up behind him and I'll give him a hug, just to give him that affirmation like I see you and I appreciate you and I love you for everything that you're doing. So I'll do that. Like, I'll give him a quick hug or like I'll give him a kiss. I'm like, hey, love you. Even just like that simple love you. Or if he's having like a hard day at work and he tells me like, work was like crazy and ridiculous and yada, 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 I'll make him a drink and I'll leave the drink right where he can see. As soon as he opens the door, the drink's right there. So he knows like, he was greeted with something to relax him. Obviously, like, seeing me is a nice way to, seeing his wife is a nice way to like relax and, talk about it. But just when he walks in, he's like, have a drink. He can just like thaw out, relax, take a sip. If you want to talk about it, we could talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it because you already vented it all out to me,
Yeah.
that's fine. But that's just how I like do things
Mhm.
when it comes up to like him. Like I try to find ways to like guess keep our relationship on our toes, keep each other on our toes, keep their relationship fresh. It's just, there's a drink right there. He'll do the same thing for me if I'm having like a rough day or my daughter just and I'm just like, I can't, I
Yep.
can't, yeah. I'll have like a glass of wine waiting for me because I need to woosah the day away. So that's it for us. That's how we do it. I mean, he's sneaky. He'll always have like he has good sneaky. It's a good sneaky. Ladies, find your man with that has good sneakiness. And, like he could like he'll sneak and do little things. You're like, how did you even do this? Like, how did I not see like that's what you want. You want the good sneakiness from your man, not the you don't even know what he's doing. Like the bad sneakiness. You need good ones.
Yeah.
Find your good man that's sneaky in the good way, guys.
I'm at the store. I'm gonna be there. I went to the store. I'll be back in a few. Yeah, you might not want to hear that.
No, you
Come
know,
back 3 hours later.
I feel like because I'm so secured in my relationship, he will tell me that, and I'm like, okay. And I just go and keep going about my day until like he just like drops a surprise on me. I'm like, oh, so you weren't where you told me you were. Okay, wow. When did you do this? And then he's just like, I can't tell you all my secrets.
Mm, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, definitely being spontaneous.
Mm.
Being spontaneous is very important. I mean, it's not something you got to do all the time, but you have that daily routine. You got to be able to deviate from that once in a while
Yeah.
to just to whether it's spice things up or like you said, keep things fresh. Because ladies and gentlemen, being married, there are days where anything that your significant other does, it's just like, yo, what do you do? Why you do that for? Like, what? Why? Like, for instance, my biggest thing is when I go do the dishes and the sponge is nowhere to be found. The sponge is like underneath like other stuff. It's
Oh
under
yeah. I hate when that happens.
Like I'm like,
You
yo,
started the dishes, but then you like left, and then more dishes piled up, and
and yeah, and the sponge, I can't find the sponge anywhere. I know Tanya's gonna get pissed at me for this one, but yeah, I hate that. And she knows because I'll call her from the other room. I'm like, yo, babe, where the sponge? And she, as soon as I say it, she gets quiet and she stops getting mad. And then she comes up with an excuse. Oh, Autumn got me to do this. And I'm like, all right, Joe. All right.
I yeah. For him, it would be like when leaving. I leave the towel on the bed, the wet towel on the bed,
Yeah,
and
nah, yo, I can't condone that either. Come on, man.
and it's not like I purposely like oh I just throw the wet towel on the bed. I don't know. I've always done it. It's like it's something that I obviously I gotta remember not to do. And as I'm talking to you right now, is you on the bed.
On the bed. Yeah. No.
I
No.
don't mean to do it. I really don't mean to do it. It's just like it's something that I've always done. I just always like when I get out of the shower and I get ready, I just throw the towel on the bed, and then when I'm done getting ready, then I'll put the towel back. But it's the fact that like I just throw a towel on the bed, and then he's just like, "Why do you leave the wet towel on the bed, especially on my side of the bed?" And it's just like, it's not like I purposely like, you know what? I'm gonna drop the towel on your side of the bed and deal with it. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not like I do it. Like, it's something that it's like ingrained. Like, my mom does it. Like, this is just what happens. Like,
You can't be passing stuff like that down generations. Yo, you gotta talk to Bill. You can't do that. Nah.
it, it just happens. It's not like I really try. It happens. And I'm just like,
I'm gonna mention that to Pat, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna try to take a picture of his face when I mention it to see how mad he gets.
he knows. I know he doesn't like it. So I like what I do is I'll put the wet towel at the end of the bed because we have like a slate bed. So I put it on like the edge of the bed, which he's fine. His bed is as long as it's not on the bed. He don't care where I put it, as long as it's not on the bed. So I try to put it like on the end of our bed. So it's like nowhere on his side. Because God forbid if it was on his side, I'll hear it.
Yeah, you're wilding with this wet towel on the bed stuff, yo. This is wow. Okay. Let's not talk about getting significant other heated anymore.
Okay, you know what? Let's change the subject because it's about Valentine's Day and what we want to, what we used to do. So let's transition from that and let's talk about um, our past years of Valentine's and what does Valentine's Day mean to us, to our significant others, what other people think Valentine's Day means. Because it's just another day.
To me, it's just another day. I mean, there's a lot of the stuff. I'm like, I'm not gonna. Well, I'll put it this way. I don't. I'll do the same stuff 365 days a year. I mean, 364 days a year versus this one day. To me, this day is more of a commercial gimmick
Exactly.
where it's time to buy flowers, time to go to dinner, time to buy some chocolates, and that's it. And that's it. For the
Mhm.
kids,
It's for the kids. We'll
yeah,
say
I'll
for
let
the
them
kids.
get in. I'll let them get into all that because it was cool when you were a little kid and you were in
Mm.
class. Too bad. Luckily, my son's in school. He's in school right now, so they did do Valentine's Day. They exchanged. Well, he brought in lollipops.
Okay.
He brought in lollipops, and the kids had like candies and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, you would get a Michael Jordan card. You get a Michael Jordan card, and it'd say, I want to dunk you," or something crazy like that. So it was fun to see that, and then I look forward to um to my kids experiencing that. Um, yeah, because it was something that I enjoyed when I was a kid. So I don't want a lot of stuff that when I was a child. have been taken away, as we all know, since they're doing so many different things. So I think some certain things that it's nice to keep. But um, going back to your question,
Mhm.
yeah, no, to me it's a commercial holiday. Years past, we've just done dinner and had some drinks. That's about it. So we don't put too much stock in it.
Yeah,
It's really the rest of it's the rest of the year that's really important.
it's true. The rest of the year counts. The day itself, it's just a great marketing strategy to get people to spend even more money on things that they should be doing on a daily basis. It's, when, see, like, I guess in my mind, so like on February 14th, this is where you basically show your undying love to your significant other. That's what you're basically telling me. Like, on this day, you pull out the works, the stops, like everything. Understand, then on February 15th, we go back to normal.
Yo, I don't even buy flowers.
I like flowers,
I
so
don't
I
buy
get, I get flowers even if it's not Valentine's Day. So I mean,
once in a while. She has a hard time keeping flowers alive. So after about by the next day, they're already starting to look wilted and stuff and starting
you
to
just
fall
put
apart.
them in the glass with water and the flower food.
They dying. They dying. So I'll
Oh,
do- I'll do other things to keep things. I think we have a pretty for. Man, we're going on 20, almost 20. We're going on 20 years, close to 20 years.
so when y'all gonna do this vow renewal on the beach?
Oh no,
So it gives us a reason to leave.
hold on a second. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble for this too.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell Tanya. I'm gonna text
This
Tanya.
year, this year is 20 years. This year is 20 years that we've been together, that we've been dating, that we
20.
that we've been together the whole time. Yeah, 20 years. So yeah, hold on. What you said, when we're gonna do what?
Your vow renewal. So on the beach, so
Vow
we can
renewal?
all.
No, vow renewals is not. That's not for another 8 years.
Wait, what? When does the vow renewal happen?
That's your 20 year. It's either your 20 year or your 30 year. I think it's the 20
Does,
year.
does it really matter though?
You can do it whenever you want, but
So yeah, exactly. So who put the rule on like how many years you gotta marry to do the vow renewal?
I have no idea who makes these things up.
I mean, I
I,
think you should, you know.
I'm going. Like we said before, there's no instruction manual for this thing. So you kind of
Exactly.
make up the rules as you go. That's it. What
You
works
know,
for your marriage or anybody else's marriage out there probably won't work for mine. So you find your own blueprint, make your blueprint, and your kids are definitely watching what,
mm-hmm.
what you guys doing, because Autumn today, the flower that she got from us, I'm Tanya's cooking. I'm standing right there. Autumn took the flour, gave it to me, and said, "Give this to mom." And I said, "Okay." So I
But that
gave it to her. I gave her the flour. And then she looked at me with, like, she gave me like this sweet face. I ain't gonna make it, but she gave me this really sweet face, and I was like, "Look at you, you 3-year-old. Thank you." So they know. Yo, she's talking through the vent right now.
I hear her dad.
Yeah, nah. She'll Isaiah did this when he's a little kid too. She'll push our heads together to make us kiss.
Oh, really?
Yep. Dad, kiss her on the lips. I'm like, yo, you've been watching too much. You've been watching too many Disney movies, yo. And
No, Belle does the same thing too.
really?
She won't like push our faces together, but like if when Pat comes home, she'll he'll give her a hug. You like, Dada, kiss mama, hug mama, go, give mama hugs and kisses. Because because like it's something that she sees on like a regular basis every single day. Like we give hugs and kisses. So like if me and Pat are like in a disagreement or if we're having an argument and we don't give each other hugs and kisses, she'd be like, "Oh, Dada, hug mama, give mama hugs and kisses." And then it's just like I guess that breaks the ice.
Yeah, yo, that's like that's so wild how they're so young, but they're watching, they see all of that.
Mhm.
So I always say, I was like, we're the adults are the ones that mess up kids.
Yeah,
We
unfortunately.
messing them up. I mean, one time I said, yo, Isaiah, it's early. I'm like, yo, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a dad. I was like,
Is this something I got
yo,
worried
it
about?
took me back. I was taken aback for a moment, and I was like, I don't know what to say to this. I said, why? And he's like, I want to be like you. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, cool. And then that's when I realized, I was like, he is watching every step I make. He's watching every move. So
These kids
you
like
gotta be careful.
absorb everything like sponges. Like if if Pat even smacks my cheeks, and she'll try to come and do the same thing because she sees if like she sees that. So now we're just like there's like things that we can't even do in front of her
Nope.
anymore. Like when she was a baby, yeah, it's fine because she can't see and she doesn't put two to two together. But like now, she like even if we're like play arguing, she's like, "No, Dada, don't do that to Mama." Like she'll like stick up for me, and I'm just like, "Where did you get this from? Like, who taught you to like stand up for like the other parent when even though it's just like we're play fighting, we're like you joke around." And he's just like, "You never stand up for me. You always take your mother's side." I'm just like, maybe she smells the ish and she's like, nah, I don't believe
Yeah, she knows. She know at this point, at that age, she knows how a woman is supposed to be treated. So she's gonna when she gets, she's at right now. She's learning her worth.
it. Which
So
is perfect.
she's not gonna. Yep. So she's not gonna let some dude, you know, drag her around, doing some, trying to pull some nonsense
Hmm.
on her. So that's real important. That's why I saw a meme a while back. It said fathers take your daughters on real vacations because that bum that's gonna scoop your daughter up and try to take her to Miami ain't no vacation.
Miami,
It's not a vacation. I can get you can get a lot of trouble down there. It's definitely not a vacation. So take your daughters on real vacations.
your cross seas,
Passport,
your,
scoop that passport and take them out the country. However
tell us
long it
that
takes you to get
passport
them.
ready.
Yep, get the stamps on the passport. Yep.
Exactly.
Or
Well,
it doesn't even have to be out of the country. Actually, I'm lying. It does.
yeah, it does.
Take them out of
Where
the
you going?
country.
Where
Take
you
them
going?
somewhere
I
tropical.
mean, maybe California.
I don't know, but I mean,
So
if you
California
already
is
live
so
in
big
Cali
that
though,
like,
If
huh?
you already live in Cali, say and some dude scoops Bell up and is like, yo, let's go to Cali. Let's go on vacation. I don't know what I'm gonna say to that.
But Cali's expensive though. Like,
Now,
if yes, Cali's expensive,
oh yeah, no,
and
no doubt it is.
yes,
But
Cali's expensive. And like if someone says like I want to take your daughter to Napa Valley, that's like the wine valley right there. Like then I'm like, okay, then I mean that's expensive. That's vacation. I feel like Napa Valley is vacation.
yeah, we're going heading all the way to the left here.
You know what?
Um,
Let's go back in. Guys, just disregard everything we just said a while ago over here. We gotta get back. We got focus. We done.
back
This is
to
what happened.
back to what I mean, a lot of that ties up into that kind with the kids though, because they're
Yeah.
watching, they're watching how their parents are interacting on a daily basis, and those are the cues that they take from them for themselves for when they get older. So with this being Valentine's Day, don't be afraid to let your children see you, you know, um, you know, uh, interact with your significant other. That would be affectionate in front of your children with your significant other, so they know that mom loves dad, and dad loves mom,
Mhm.
and they feel that sense of security at home.
Exactly, exactly. And I completely agree that the kids do need to see a loving side so they know what love is when they do grow up. They
Yeah.
know they know what to look for.
Hmm.
So that's exactly I guess that's the I shouldn't say the one good thing about Valentine's Day because it's just an overrated day. Especially that's what my husband says, it's an overrated day. If I can't do what I do for you on February 14th every day, then there's something seriously wrong. So so yeah. Um
Do you have, 'cause we're probably getting a little close to the time here. Do you have any? Actually, just gave my closing thoughts. What are your closing thoughts?
I mean, I think I just gave my closing thoughts too.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is just a day. This is how they get you to go out and buy chocolates and gifts and dinner and all that stuff. Valentine's Day should be every single day. When you meet your significant other, every day should be Valentine's Day. And I can totally agree with that. Every day is Valentine's Day with my husband. Yeah, we get into the daily movements of work, come home, cook, bills, take care of our daughter. But we got to make time for your significant other. Um, at the end of the day, if you guys aren't good, then everything else is not good. So that's my closing thought. Today is just today, but make today an everyday thing with your significant other.
All right. All right. That sounds good. And yeah, I piggyback on that. I have the same feelings towards that. Just continuously, just every day, just show some sort of, I mean, by now, whether you're in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a new relationship, an old relationship, more mature relationship, just figure out the different ways that make your significant other know that you're in it with them. You see them, and just make them feel appreciated.
Yep,
Just making them feel appreciated. It'll go a long way. It'll go a long way, for sure.
I agree. I agree. Well, guys, I think we are about to just wrap up the episode with our final thoughts. Thank you for joining us on the Relevant Discussion podcast. Once again, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this page. Make sure you go ahead and like, share, save on our Instagram. That's Relevant Discussions too. And also make sure you go ahead and head over to the SoundCloud at Relevant Discussions and like, save, and share on there. And just remember to protect your peace, protect your magic, protect your space.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Keep pulling up, everybody. Have a good evening.
You're going to cut that part out?